What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we'll be doing a FIFA 17 career mode. You guys probably know by the title that we are playing with Watford. Now, I'm not going to use any of the 60% increase because I reckon that's just a bunch of plenty. You don't really need that stuff to become a Champions League winner. So right now I'm just going through all the settings, and then trust me, my internet's not this good, so it does take a while to load, but fast forward it for you guys so you don't have to watch it. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and do whatever you want to do. So here we go into the Champions trophies, and I've decided to go with the last one. So this is post commentary, so this is after I've already done the career mode. Tell me if you want to do it during or afterwards, and I will do that. So I'm just going into the team now, looking around the team and seeing which players I want to keep and which players I want to sell. So right now I'm just making the team I would play with most of the time. So a lot of these players I've already played with Ultimate Team, so I'm pretty used to what they play like and like what formation's best for them. So I've decided to go with a 4-3-2-1, 4-1-2. Yeah, I'm not good at formations. So we're going there, and I hope you like my editing. It did take me a little while to edit this, but yeah. So then we go into the squad report to see which players are on loan, and I must say there are quite a bit of people on loan. So just going and having a quick look through. This isn't fast forwarded, this bit. This is just, looking at the players we've got and see what we can do. And yeah, Pereira, who came from Juventus for quite a bit of money. So we went on to try and buy our first player, which is Boshagli. So I got his name right in the end. He's an amazing 18-year-old centre-back from France. Absolutely god. I remember paying for like 1.8 mil. So that's what I put in to buy him for this career mode. So yeah, I thought, well, I must get him, and then I thought I'll try and get Loftus-Cheek, but I didn't know what rating he was, and I didn't want to pay much, so I just put him up for a squad report, and then same for Tielemans. Didn't buy from him yet because I wanted to know how much he'd cost. Then came Van and Holt because I've tried him on Ultimate Team, brilliant, but I haven't bought him yet because I don't know how much he's worth. So here we have the what the team want me to do, but I don't really know what to do yet, so I'm just going to try and do my thing and then see how that goes. And so I went to the youth squad and Sweden, and 5 out of 5 stars for everything. So I thought, no way am I not taking that up. And it was Brazilian. So went to Brazil. Next I did the squad training. So I just picked Niang because he's young and he's already highly rated. So I thought that must be a good idea. And yep. So then, as you can see, we got C, C, B, C, V, F. So that's never what you want in V. And then I remember hearing about this like young American goalkeeper from another league, and it was Horvath. As you can see, I didn't buy him like usual, but did ask what he would sell. So we move one day ahead, and we already get 2 inquiries about Tielemans and Horvath. We go to Tielemans offer first, or do we? No, we go to Horvath, and we offer I think it was like 2.2 million. So at the time I thought it was a good offer, and I still do. So that's good. And we went to Tielemans, and yeah, I didn't really want to pay 15 mil, so I decided to try and put a player that's old, and I didn't really want to use, like Brahimi. I think I go with him in the end. Yeah, I do. So yeah, and then I only give him like, what is it, like, I can't remember. I'm not really good at remembering. But yeah, 6.5 mil. And then I just, submit the offer, and bam, there you go. So then we move yet again another day from the January transfer window, and we get another inquiry about Patrick Van and Holt, and they want about 6.5 million, which is quite expensive for a 25-year-old. So I decided to go with just a regular £5 million. So then just changing my team up before our first game that we will sim against Celta Vigo or someone from the Spanish league in the cup. So just making sure my team's good enough to beat, and we go into the game, sim it. We already get a goal up in the 24th minute, and then we get another, and we get another because of a penalty from Amrabat, and that blows the full-time whistle. And so a good, very good first game to play, and something to be very proud of. Offer accepted for Boshagli for 1.8, as I said, and we offer him about 9.8 grand a week, which is not bad. 5 years and important first team player. So we then go ahead and do another training where we do with Niang quite a bit, and it's not very good, so we only get Fs, a 1B, but majority Cs, which you not really want. So yet again we move one day ahead, and we get 2 emails, one from both from the Belgian league. So I knew it was Harvest and Tielemans. Harvest accept their offer, or Club Rouge or whatever it's called, and don't want to pay him too much, but still want him. And then we go ahead to Tielemans, one of our most wanted players, and they've actually accepted it. So it makes me think, should I have actually offered 6 mil? But that's in the past now. We offer him 20 mil, 5 years at the club, and a crucial first team player, as he's one of our best. Van Aanholt, they accept our offer yet again, and they get 45 grand a week, 3 years, and a crucial first team player, which is what you want when you're playing at Watford, even though he's from Crystal Palace. So then we go ahead and we go back to the squad, where we change the squad around yet again for this team, because we don't want anyone to run out of fitness and then get injured, and of course that would be a hassle. So then we go across and we sim our second game, where I'm not sure what happens because I've actually forgotten, like that's me. And yeah, so they score in the first couple of minutes. Zarate misses a penalty, and I'm thinking, oh no, we're screwed, right? So 26 minutes go, 27th minute, Niang scores a goal, so I'm pretty happy with that. Half time, 1-1, pretty decent, you know. So bring on some substitutions. Bridos has got a yellow card. 1-0 coming up to 20 minutes, and then they score with Vargas. So I'm thinking, great, yep, it's going to be a 2-1 loss. When, yeah, we lost. So really hoping for a 90th minute winner, but can't get what we want. So that was kind of sad, but we will move on. So then the offer is accepted for Boshagli, which made me pretty happy. So we already got our first signing in the club, and probably won't be our last. So we got our new signing, and I decided to change the team around a little bit more, so we get some better team chemistry. So then yet again we move to the 9th, where we get 4 inbox officers, 1 for Van Aanholt, which we kind of reject and accept, because I'm not really sure if I want him, but I think we need a backup, so I do accept the offer. And then obviously our next one would be Hoveth, so I went absolutely straight away, no questions asked, I'm going to sign him. We then go on to check our players and, you know, change them around to see what everyone's stats are. So that goes on for about 2 minutes, but I've sped that up so you don't have to watch me just play around with the team. But do come to an end with the team, which is a pretty good looking team if I do say so myself. So must do, because of our result we get this game. So we sim it yet again. We're home at this time against Lokomotiv, the Russian league side. So we start the game, you know, first 5 minutes. We get a goal. Pereira, hey bro, Juventus player, right? So we're pretty 1-0, we're cruising, you know, and then bang, we get another goal. Yeah, I thought that was coming up soon. So it's a pretty good looking game. Zarate comes on and scores, which is really nice. It's what you want. And then Niang scores his second, and before you know it, Niang has scored his hat trick. Yes, he has. So it turns out to be a very good game for us. 5-0 against Lokomotiv. Cannot complain about that. We then once again do another training where Niang, I'm pretty sure, gets some good stats. So I'm happy with that. DCD, I know it doesn't look like much, but his attributes are growing really fast, which is what you want in a good player. So we got Torino next year. I'm pretty sure in the semi-finals. I sim him another day. We'll get a transfer for Zarate. So I wouldn't really use him a lot. So I decided, you know, put him up for 11 mil. You know, I think that's kind of, or 12 mil. I think that's a pretty decent price. So I think Stoke can pay for that. So yeah, so I think we go ahead and skip another day to the Torino match when we go ahead. We'll change team yet again. Oh no we don't. Since we did beat Lokomotiv 5-0, I thought might as well keep the team ready. We play against Torino, and what do you know, we win. So I've already ruined it for you, so good job, Zach. But yeah, so we go 20 minutes, nothing's happened. Tigres has scored against FC Porto. 26th minute, we get a goal. For halftime comes, it's 1-0, pretty cruising, right? So then keeps going on. Nothing's happening. I'm freaking out, they're gonna score. When they score, and I'm like, great. Penalties come, 5-4. Don't know why I showed them, but they didn't. So very happy about that result. You know, getting into the finals, getting some extra money, which is really needed for the club. Feeling lucky, I went on to the next match. So went on to Porto when I got a few emails. One for Zarate, and they wanted 9 million, was it? Yeah, 9 million. I thought that's close enough, so I accepted the offer for 9 million for Zarate. Now, I wasn't really going to use him a lot because he's quite old. Like, I don't mean old, but he's like a little bit old. So, yeah. So, FC Porto is really buzzing to see if we could win this game. I reckon we could. We had a very strong team at the time. FC Porto, don't get me wrong, they have a very strong team, but I reckon we could beat them. So, we start the game 0-0, as you normally do. We're going to go in the first 8 minutes. Absolutely buzzing. Tielemans, our signing. Brilliant job. 30th minute, 1-0 up. I'm happy as a bee. I don't know why I've said that. Silva scores. Yeah, that's not really good. So we're going to the end of first half, 1-1. Probably going to penalties at this point. And then bang, we score another. 77th minute with Pereira, and that seals the game. We win the cup. My first league, whatever thing, as manager, and we win it. So that's promising signs for Watford. So this will mean the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much. We do get 3.3 million, which would help us with the transfer budget. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do what you want. Don't dislike. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see ya!